What's up, guys? Brendan from Market Makers. It is midnight. I just wanted to show you the Bitcoin whale pump that we all just watched and what to expect from that. So in the last video, I told you that it won't get above 32.5, and if it does, it'll meet the 200 and end. But basically, if you look at the volume channel, it stayed at the very top level of the volume, and we have history of this, so I want you to see this, right? So you can see what it's doing. It's just falling slightly. They want to keep it elevated. They want to incite FOMO, but look at the recent history. Every single time it's done this. This is July 14th. It's going to make some type of shape. See, and this is actually a lower level of the channel, so there's actually more volume here. It's going to fall down and make some type of shape. It's going to be a double top or a triple Buddha, head and shoulders. So let's go back to another example. When they pumped it, there's another whale needle, and look what happens. It falls down, it makes some type of shape. And what's the end result? The shape that it always makes. Massive sell-off, right? So that's what I expect to happen here as well. And let's measure this just to get an idea of what we're dealing with. This is from here to here. Shande's in the way. 1,700 points. So that's a 1,700 point sell-off. And up here, again, look, this top level of the volume channel, you get the whale needles, just like we just had. They pump it up. It makes a shape. You know why it makes a shape? Because there's no volume. Where does volume come from? It comes from buying, right? There's no buyers. That's the point. That's why you're in a bear market, you're in a descending market. Again, you pump up, you make another shape. So all they did was pump this up, and it's going to make a shape. So if you be patient, this will probably incite the crash. Maybe tomorrow, hopefully overnight here, we'll get some more candles, because as you can see, this is the hour chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You're looking at like 20 candles in some of these patterns. Some of them obviously have less. Depends what kind of pattern it makes. But you got two patterns a day apart. You have another pattern. Every single time it got in this top level channel, right? Every single time it's going to do it now. It's going to start making something, a double top or a triple Buddha, and it's going to fall. And as you can see, the sell-offs are pretty big. And if it falls anything from up here, let's just pretend we can see where the midline is. We'll just take it from here because that's the lowest point right now, right? Or right here even. So we'll just say that's the midline, right? And you take it from here, and wherever the neckline ends up being, we'll just guess. We'll guess it's going to be right here, okay? We don't know because we're going to guess. So you're actually going to fall below where you started from in that situation, if that pans out that way. So this pump, I mean, you saw how violent it was. The pump was extremely violent because they're clearing shorts, right? I mean, we've been over this in the Discord. They're trapping liquidity. See, more people in crypto. I saw a statistic the other day. More people in crypto long than short by far. Like, it's heavy in one direction. It's like 80% in one direction. So 80% of people, and you can tell even by YouTube, right? How many people are bears on YouTube? Not many. Most everybody is a bull, right? All the video clicks go to bulls, and it's the same market psychology here. So the easiest thing to do is wreck shorts, because you wreck the shorts, you trap the liquidity, you can reverse the market and drop it. This is what they do over and over again, guys. What do you think this is from? This isn't from retail, okay? Retail doesn't do these pumps that are over 1,000 points. Actually, let's measure that. What that pump was. I think this one needle was like 600 or 700. Yeah, 7, and go all the way up to the top range here. 962 points in 2 candles. So in 2 hours, they pumped it almost 1,000 points. That's not retail, obviously, right? Retail's not doing that. So you're going to make a shape. You're going to roll over. Let's look at this with some other. I want to show you what happened, though, in a different time frame. So that's the 1 hour. So to gauge how much progress they made, how much money they spent doing that, check out the 4 hour. The 4 hour is still holding solid. You have the volume channel here. That's your hard resistance line. It didn't even penetrate very far up. This is how you know you're in a descending market. I mean, look at the angle of the volume. That's the buying and selling. Okay, it's going down, 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 down. And then we're still, we broke through the pennant here. This candle is going to end up turning red at some point. It's a 4 hour candle. It's going to retrace. These are Gann retracement levels. But let me look back at the 1 hour real quick. Let me show you what happened to E&J, because that's crazy. So E&J, if everybody had secured their profits, anyways, E&J skyrocketed to 124, 125 almost. And look what it did. Just fell right, it retraced right back down. If it gets off the support line, this GAN support line here, because E&J went right through the Ichi. Look at that rocket candle. It flew through Ichi. Anyways, if it gets past this support line right here, it's just going to retrace back to where it came from. And that'll happen when BTC falls apart. That's when that'll happen. But let me look at the BTC 1 hour again. Let's look at some different indicators. Let me get the GAN levels off. Square, volume. Let's try the fan. So let's look at some of the resistance levels that were met here on the 1 hour. So where did it get to? Well, it launched from here, got through the low volume, but now it's in the extremely low volume, and it got caught up on the hard resistance line on the GAN, right? And it's being supported right now by the support line on the GAN in this grid, but it's going to fall through here. Like I said, it's going to make some type of shape and fall. And how do I say that with such certainty? Because literally I showed you it's done that, what, 5 times? The last 5 times it's been up in this channel, in this part of the channel, it falls apart. And that's when the market will start to roll down. If that gets you back down, again, we're just guessing because we don't know where it's going to make the midline. We don't know what kind of shape it's going to make, but that's probably going to return you below where you started from, most likely. I mean, if you just look at the ones that sold off previously, these are big drops, guys. I mean, look at this drop. I mean, this actually is a continuation of the drop all the way down to here, right? So let's just measure that real quick to get a rough idea. I mean, again, this could be a totally different shape, so we don't know, right? But, well, actually, it fell from up here. That was the high. Okay, get off. Well, I can measure in reverse. I don't know what TradingView is stuck. Come on, midnight. Deal with this. It is. What is going on with this ruler? Everything on TradingView is very slow. That's 2,000 points. So the other one we measured was what, 1,600? That one's 2,000. I mean, that would put us back at, where are we at now? We are at 32. So that put us right down at 30K if it just averaged out what the last two did. So, that could be a beginning of a dissension into the 20s. But I just want to show you guys what it actually did, what to expect from it. You can't, this is the frustrating thing about being in crypto is there's nothing you can do about these whale pumps. I mean, it literally, we were trending midline in a pennant, right? Right along the volume level, going up and down along the volume level, not able to hold it, kept rolling back down, and then skyrocket up. So you got to harpoon these whales, make sure you use stop losses when you guys are futures trading. And, I'll check in with you tomorrow. We'll see how this does overnight. Hopefully I wake up and the market's descending because I want this crash to get on with it so we can get some coins. But you guys have a good night, or I guess good day in Europe, and we'll talk soon.